The aftermath of every social revolution brings about change. Cultural norms and landmarks shift as our minds and hearts expand beyond the familiar. To everything, there is a season and a time to every purpose in the land of the living. This is our time to renew, revive, and restore the hope lost to the busyness of life. This is our time to dig again and rebuild from the storms of our past on a solid footing that holds. Welcome to The Foundation.
The Foundation with Hearts Grants is brought to you by Alive, Burger King, Commonwealth Bank, Da Vinci Printing Innovators, the Department of Inland Revenue, Epic Battery, Pinder Towel, Ports International, Print Masters, Ron's Electric Motors, and Wendy's.
Ladies and gentlemen, 96.9 FM radio, Howard Grant and your company, The Foundation, live and in full effect on this beautiful Thursday, March 20th, 2025. Come together again. That's a little bit of Roberta Flack for you guys. It is wonderful to be in your company, always grateful to be in the land of the living. Talk to me. We hear another day. I think sometimes you take it for granted. I think we wake up another day and just kind of roll into that thing that we left off yesterday without being able to take a pause and understand that you didn't have to get up, baby. There are many people that roll over in death. I can't even get no amen. They roll over and wake up in death. I can't get no amen. I just want to be very clear with you. We are here in the land of the living. You can hear me? We are in the land of the living. We got to be able to give praise, honor, and glory with clarity and move towards that thing that we call to do. I think sometimes we've been wrestling with our purpose, wrestling with the idea of being able to move in a new direction. We've been talking about it. I told you in this kind of a small group thing. And in that space, we're really being able to have a conversation about vulnerability and being able to share our stories, the unfiltered real truth about ourselves, as a declaration to be able to align ourselves with a greater goal and purpose that we've been called to in life. And in doing that, just being able to be honest and open with ourselves, I've come to realize that a lot of us aren't. I've come to realize that a lot of us have found ourselves in this position where we merely exist and do our best to maintain what thus saith man, but never dive deep into the purpose that we were called to, into the purpose that we could feel deep within our hearts, within ourselves. That's crazy. I often hear a conversation and, because of my proximity to, my wife, she's worked in government for decades, right? And so she really knows the system in that particular space. But then she'll tell me a story about someone who was just as about to retire that passed away. I can't even get no amen, Jesus. They were just about to retire and they passed away. This just getting ready to retire and they passed away. This one just retired and they passed away. This is too much, man. This is too much. And I got to be able to say this to you, that we got to be about our Father's business with clarity. I mean, talk to me. We got to be about our Father's business. We out here doing everything for everybody, trying to please man that didn't like you in the first place. You fighting yourself to do everything to please and to appease to a man. And I don't mean an actual man. I mean the proverbial man. Human beings. We're doing everything to please everyone and reject the idea that we've been called to higher heights. I do not care about none of these things. Because if this is only a vapor that we exist in, nap, as it relates to existence. Can I tell you all a little story? I can tell you a little story. And we can talk about these things today. Today's Small Business Thursday. I got Ian coming on at 1 o'clock. I'm going to talk to you about a great book that I have that was kind of gifted to me, and they gave me a tremendous amount of books. I want to talk to you about that and really be able to talk about national events and see if I can tie those things in for where we are for the first hour. And then the second hour, we'll have a good conversation with Ian all the way from Direct Marketers. But before I do that, before I get into my story, let me just shout out my good decent people over at AFS Insurance Agents and Brokers. They get everything laid out for you. Make sure you go and check them out. They are located number 407 Blue Hill Road South. So if you're in a space and a kind of a thing that you're thinking about being able to make these next steps, and you need insurance to be able to do those things, I want you to go and check my people out. Give them a call, 341-1AFS, 341-1AFS. And they're located number 407 Blue Hill Road South. So go check them out. And they take very, very, very good care of you in that kind of a space, right? I often tell you about that. I've told you also about my good decent people over at Da Vinci Printing and Innovators. Now, we've been talking about them for a little while. I don't know whether or not you've given consideration to being able to get these things taken care of as it relates to being able to amplify, blow up your letters from your baby, the gifts. You remember your babies used to, your 25-year-old who's getting married now, when she used to do the little scribbles and you would put it on the front of the wall and all these things like that. Now, as a gift for her, being able to go back, maybe she drew, this is my husband and this is my this, and you found those pictures. Now you can amplify that. Talk to me. I can't even get no amen. You could amplify that thing, blow it up, put it in a frame, give it to her, gift it to her on that particular day, and let that be something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue on that day as she stepped over, as she kind of hopped the broom. These are things that you want to think of and kind of move towards and make some things happen. Be decent. Go down there and get that thing taken care of, man. Ask for my people over at Da Vinci's. They're located right there on Village Road Shopping Plaza, right? So right on the intersection of Village Road, Burnett Road, Wolf Road, and Soldier Road, you could be able to find Da Vinci's Printing and Innovators right aside the bank right there. They can be able to assist you with a great deal of things. Call the other things that they can be able to offer. The number is 677-2922, 677-2922. You got to be able to give them a shout. Shouts out to my good girl, Dr. Teresa Adderley Smith for Cocoa Plum Wellness. We've been talking about Cocoa Plum Wellness for a little while now. I got a call yesterday. Howard, what the number is for Cocoa Plum? The Cocoa Plum Wellness people. Bam, right away. So people are thinking about it, and even if you register it in your mind now, if you're not prepared for it now, if you feel indifferent, and you need this kind of a bowel movement, you haven't had a bowel movement for some time, you want to be able to get these particular things taken care of, you got to find yourself in this position where you sign up and get your, because you could be able to make a reservation for it. You know, you could book your appointment down the road. It don't have to be today. You don't have to feel stuffed and unable to have an evacuation, right? Just be decent. Have an evacuation or have a pass today. But you could set yourself up for it. You know your age, you know your consistency as it relates to being able to go to the bathroom. You know these things, and you want to be able to align yourself and get some things taken care of. It's very simple. You can be able to do that today. I told 25% off Mondays and Fridays at Cocoa Plum Wellness. And on the 25th, which is 5 days from now, of every month, 5 days from now, right? I think it's next week, Tuesday, 5 days from now, you can be able to get 50% off. That's $75. Let's just shoot straight, all right? The basic price is about $149.99, $150. Cut that in half, that's $75. You can't beat that thing. Talk to me. Go down there and just make your well, you don't have to go down there. You can just give them a call, all right, at 445-8111. That's 445-8111. Or check them out at www.cocoplumwellnessbahamas.com, cocoplumwellnessbahamas.com, and get yourself prepared to be feeling better in this season. My God. You got to be able to do that. So make sure you get that thing taken care of and find out exactly what Dr. Teresa Adley Smith will be more than happy to take care of you in those particular areas, and you could feel great. Now, she's getting herself prepared to move to the One West Plaza out west here in the city of Nassau. So she could serve you in the east, and she could serve you in the west. And make sure that you can make your appointments on the weekends on a Sunday. She's open on those particular times also. So give her a call, 445-8111, 445-8111, and she'd be more than happy to help you in those areas. With your evacuation, it's time. It's time. You're talking mess all day and your eyes brown. It's time to get an evacuation. Amen? Let's get yourself taken care of, right? And shout out to my guy, Avery. He's not going to be sitting here with us today, but we talked about it and continue to be able to talk about him with the MST Bar at Art Development Bahamas, being able to do fiber for the fiber reinforcement polymers, right? We've talked about that and talked about what he offers in this particular space, and you want to be able to check him out there in the Dugard Plaza right there in Palmdale. They can take very good care of you in that space. Give him a call at 822-9527, 822-9527, or hit him up at 603-4506, 603-4506, all right? I got to shout out my good, decent people, man. I got to be able to tell you that because these are the people who've been, consistent with what we've done, right? Got the information's in there. The government to meet with U.S. over Cuban issue. Mitchell says the government hands are clean on this issue. This is heavy. This is kind of the this is heavy, right? Check this out. Thompson, we need more firefighting resources in Grand Bahama. Thompson, this is crazy, Thompson. Crazy. I see you with your fire hose and that wall of fire at least 30 feet high before you, and you got your little hose trying to be able to, I don't know. I mean, I know you want help, right? I know you want help. But as I look at this, I think to myself, I really don't need votes this bad. I mean, in my mind, this is just Howard. Don't fight me. I don't mean nothing bad by it. But I look at this, and the time that we are in. We translate everything to an objective. And I look at this, I say, my God, baby, I don't know whether or not I need the votes this bad. But praise God, I see midshipmen on fire. Smoke is settling in the area like a cloud of fog descended upon that particular space. I see some of my friends out there in East Grand Bahama being able to send me videos and showing me those particular things. So I just pray that y'all get it together. I want to talk to y'all so bad about real issues and really be able to talk to you about some stuff. Ginger, I can put you on blast for 2 seconds. I don't know whether or not I can do it now or later, but I'm going to put you on blast for 2 seconds. I got to be able to talk about this. All y'all is talk a good talk about this idea. I think the last time we would have been able to see a fire station was in between 2007 and 12, when the Free National Movement was in. I think they did something out in midshipment because the fire has been an issue, and fire trucks have been an issue in East Grand Bahama, in Central Grand Bahama, and in West Grand Bahama for a very long time. And we know that fire trucks have been an issue in Exuma. It's been an issue in Bimini. I think it's been an issue in Eleuthera. Yes, if I could remember correctly. There has been a shortage of these particular things. And no one's thinking the proximity to the water and these particular spaces? Do we get a pump? How do we be able to get the saline water and use the strategic pumps to be able to do that? Is that a feasible thing that we can do? How do we put, where do we go to find particular persons who are now getting rid of one fleet of fire trucks and being able to pull on to another and doing some stuff? Nothing, none of these things. And the only reason I say I got to put Ginger on blast is not because she's the Minister of Grand Bahama. I promise you it's not because of that. I promise you. This ain't got nothing to do with Ginger as the Minister of Grand Bahama. This has to do with Ginger as the business person who has significant relationships with an expectation to be able to see some things change. Ginger, I ain't going to fight you. I just want to let you know this. I know you can call me and cuss me later. That's okay. I can take the cuss. He's a big man. But you had significant relationships with 100 black men of Atlanta. You had significant relationships with a great deal of people when you were doing your magazine, right? Immerse. After you would have left the Port Authority, after you would have done all those things independently, you were a shining star in terms of being able to forge that relationship between here and the city of Atlanta, the Black American aspect of those particular things. Since you've stepped into politics, I have not seen, I can't say you haven't done it, I have not seen the fruits of that relationship and whether or not it actually produced something and brought it forth. I haven't seen that. I know that they have a great, and it doesn't have to be fire trucks. It doesn't have to be fire trucks. It could be conferences that you have in Grand Bahama specifically, that you've forged a 3-year contract with these particular persons to come down and have conferences with these entities. Out of this entity, 100 black, I think it's 500 black men of America, and I think it's 100 black women of America. I think there's 2 entities that she had, maybe 2 or 3 entities that she had significant relationships with, and it was forging these particular things. And out of them came, oh Lord, was this fest that I wanted to go to in Atlanta 2 years ago, right? The Entrepreneurial Fest, right? This fest that they had going on out of Atlanta, and they keep, because Atlanta is small in connections. They're very small. We have great relationships in Atlanta. Randy could tell you that. Senator Randy Rowe. We have great relationships in Atlanta. And because of the relationships that you forge independently, fusing that with your position in government, I thought you would have been out of the water. This is what I thought for you. But I don't see the fruits thereof. We shouldn't be rowing, but that's light work. You shouldn't be rowing, but no fire trucks. You shouldn't be rowing about that. That's one telephone call. I need 3 fire trucks. Bang. What do you give for me? We could give you boom, 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 reduction on these particular things at this time, but you got to forge a relationship with us. You got to do this for 3 years. Boom. That's just negotiation. And I thought I would have seen more coming out of not the Minister of Grand Bahama, coming out of Ginger Moxie and what her capabilities are. But sometimes I think you get so flustered with what you're doing and flustered in these sort of ideas. You get consumed in work and trying to be able to keep your head above water. You forget the lifelines that you have. You forget. Regis got to sit before you and say, you want to use a lifeline? But none of y'all have Regis. Y'all just have a bunch of sitting around you. You need Regis, who could recognize your moves, don't say nothing, and then when you get flustered, ask you, do you want to use one of your lifelines? Oh my God, I forget I had this lifeline. Yeah, man. Who wants to be an MP? Not a millionaire. Who wants to be an MP? So you need these kind of questions, right? But this is just what I'm saying for you in those particular areas. I got to be decent as I say that. And this ain't no dissing. Because when the members of parliament for the Free National Movement was in place, you had minister after minister in Grand Bahama, you had the deputy prime minister, and you had the governor general over there, and they didn't do nothing. Now they're cussing about it. I just don't understand. This is what frustrates me about politics. These are easy things, low-hanging fruit. But you want to put a spread in the newspaper when the Chinese bring all kind of military-grade machines and all kind of baton and all these things like that, as though we're getting ready for a significant pushback, social pushback for some things. We got to understand, how do we streamline this into productivity for our community? Let's talk about that. I see you calling me, but I don't know. I'm not taking no calls. I'm not taking no calls right now. All right. I just want to be able to talk about that. And, on Thursday, we often touch the newspaper. And in just touching the newspaper, we identify and recognize one thing, that we got a lot of supplements in there. We got a lot of additives. We got a lot of add-ons. We got a lot of papers that are in there. And amidst all of these particular things, one that often that has to do with our brothers and sisters passing away and no longer here with us is the obituary and inspiration section of the newspaper on Thursdays that you see. And so I often go through the paper and just look at it as the old people churn. I look at these things and try to figure out if, anybody I know, any face look familiar in these particular spaces. And I just want to be able to say, man, good, bad, or indifferent, these people contributed to what it is to be a Bahamian in our society. They contributed to part of our society. They are loved and, oh, Jesus, this man dead. He from 8 Mile Rock, from Holmes Rock. They are loved, man. They are truly loved. In one way or another, we may not necessarily all know them, but this is what it means to be Bahamian. All ethnicities, all places. It's important that we understand these particular things. And I often say to you that this transitional time can be a hard one for those persons who are tasked with the responsibility of being able to put your loved one down. Together, you identify somebody. Look, somebody's do graphics. Yeah, get the graphics. Somebody get the pictures. Somebody get this. Somebody who can cook the food. All right, so who can do the repast? Y'all get the tents. Somebody have to be able to administer these things. That's just what it is. That's just how we do it. I don't know whether or not your family or your mother or father, whoever passed away, your loved one, was proactive enough to be able to set up their own funeral. I know some people who do that, right? They set up their own book and they want it to be done like this and so forth and so on. And but if you're not that, blessed with a proactive person who's transitioning to do that, and you're responsible for this task, it may be a little overwhelming. Dealing with that, dealing with the loved one, dealing with all the responsibilities of being able to put these things together, you can alleviate this. I often tell you this, man. I have good friends over at Butler's Funeral Homes and Crematorium. They can take good care of you. They've done this for decades. They know this. They learn from the very best in this country. And they can be able to extend that to you, that kind of a treatment to ensure that the character, the life, the essence that exuded out of your loved one can be captured and really represented on the day that we're having the homegoing. And so if you want to be able to have them assist you in one way or another, give them a call or go and check them out. They are located on Ernest and York Street, right behind that Pink Plaza, just south of the Portaski Dock, just south of the Portaski Dock. So you can be able to get those things taken care of, right? I wanted to do that for you guys. I started to say this to you, and then I can take this break real quick. I started to say this to you, and I want you to understand about time, this vapor that we talked about a little earlier, right? I wanted to tell you about this vapor. We talked about this vapor. Now, when I first gave my life to Christ, this is hard now we're talking, right? Now, not the first time. I mean, I guess all of us is, you go to the revival, right? And the pastor say, all of y'all come up. It's time to come up. It's time to get, and then, as young people, we just do it because other people doing it, but our heart's not there. And so we do it. And then, the first cuss we do, we say, oh, Jesus, I must be backslide. And then we leave it like that. But with clarity and understanding as we get older and more mature, with an understanding of how this works and our responsibility to be able to adhere to a greater call in our lives. And then you commit. You commit. Heart, body, soul, mind, the entire thing. You commit. And in the midst of that commitment, you sit there with a very clear understanding. All right, Lord, I can do this the right way. And so this is me. That happened for me a little while after I got married. a little while after I got married. I had a visitation. I told you I had. And so with this visitation, it put like a fire on me to pursue some stuff. And so I did. And there's some scriptures. I started to do a lot of studies and go deep into the Bible. And I got a concordance and I got a Bible dictionary and a thesaurus and a this and a that and all these things like that, all related to, Greek and Hebrew and trying to be able to find out these things like that. And really just being able to do studies, right? I was very, very interested. I was in Bible study every Wednesday night. I was in choir. I was the men's ministry president and all these things like that. I thought that my path was preaching. I'm telling you the truth, right? But one of the things that always stuck with me and stayed with me over the years, even after I left that church onto another church, I never thought I would leave, but even after I left that church onto another church, I found myself always pondering this thing here. The Word of God says, 1,000 years is as unto one day with the Lord, right? Or one day is unto 1,000 years with the Lord. Let me see if I can find that for you and be able to tell you the scripture. One day is as unto 1,000 years with the Lord. And this scripture is found in this is 2 Peter verse 3 to 8. And my friends, here's one thing that you must remember. The Lord God's mind, one day and 1,000 years are the same. This is 2 Peter 3 and 8. Okay? The math. Because this is just math. This is 24 hours equals 24 hours times 365 times 1,000. It's just math. And then you break it down, you identify those numbers, right? Okay, so that gives you X, whatever that number is. I don't have it before me. It gives you X. Now, the Word of God says that it is appointed unto man to get 70 and 10, and then you get 80 based upon your good measure and what you've been doing over the course. And I surmise, but that's basically what it is. So essentially, 70 and 10. We've come to understand that to be 60 years. And so you take this X and you divide it into, or you multiply it into the 70 years. And you know what I get? I get 90 minutes. The number I got was 90 minutes. Our existence in heavens, in the time of eternity, because eternity has no time, our existence is 90 minutes. That's what a vapor is, 90 minutes. Now, it seemed like a long time, right? From an eternal standpoint, but 90 minutes here on earth is a very quick, absolutely nothing. And then I sat down and I asked myself, what do we do for the space of 90 minutes? What do we do? And I thought about this. And then I contrast that. I said, the Word of God says to me that when one man gives his soul to Christ, that the host of heaven and the angels rejoice. I said, well, they don't have nothing to do in heaven. Just sit down and watch human beings. Why would they watch us all day? Watch me. And then I realized something, that our life, which equates to 90 minutes, and I got to remember, as a movie buff, I watch a lot of movies, I like movies, especially when I was younger. Not so much now. I don't bother. Too heavy. Like once or twice, I just deal with it. And so I sat down and I thought about it, and I said, oh my God, our lives are as movies unto these people. That's how I equate it in this time. Because what is 90 minutes? That's the time and length of a movie. It's roughly an hour and a half. The length of a movie. And sometimes the movie's ejected when you thought it was a love novel. If the thing say Notebook and you're looking for romance and you pop that thing in and all you see is horror and this and that, oh my God, ship. Some of us, they die prematurely simply because you're not living out what actually said about you on the cover. But the expectation that we have for you based upon what was presented to us, you're not living that thing out. Some of us, we move off the scene a little earlier. But I looked at that and I thought to myself, I said, you know, it's crazy. We don't have no time on this earth. As you sit there, just going back to the top of our, the conversation, as you sit there and you try to figure out how you can work for the government, or how you're going to try to be able to get another job, and how you need 3 jobs to get places. And then this purpose that you have, this idea that you have, this talent that you have, you keep putting it aside. Your 90 minutes are dwindling down to nothing. And some of us have less minutes than others. Grandma used to say, you got 1 foot in the grave. You got less time than others. And you must find yourself in a position where you do not die with a baton. You do not die with that talent that exists in you. And you do not die with purpose resting on your chest. You got to get to work. You got to get to work. Find yourself in a position to execute the purpose that exists in you with the time that you have. We have a little time, guys. Not much time. And I definitely ain't got no time to be wasting. And like Rodney Munn could say, I'm too old to be like it, man. I just want to be honest, very clear with you. We don't have time for this foolishness. Let's find ourselves in a space of productivity and loose ourselves of these ideas that we think is life. They are nothing. None of this is even real. All this is a test that can be a testament that we will speak of at the end of this all. If that's the thing that you believe, if you don't believe, we can all see at the end of the day. But let's talk about it, guys. I want you to be able to join me in conversation when we get back. I want to tell you about a nice book that I got to be able to give you some information. I'm going to take this quick commercial break and be right back.
Foundation.
Do you have uncontrollable debt? Are you ready to make that move to Fidelity for a stress-free future? These loans have a built-in savings plan that pays you unbeatable interest. Ask about our debt consolidation loans today. Call 356-7764.
Fidelity, we're good for you.
Contact Da Vinci Printing Innovators today for all your printing needs. Customized receipt books, NCR forms, invitations, event tickets, program booklets, business and ID cards, flyers, posters, and banners. There's scanning, printing, lamination, and binding services. Also, a variety of office supplies. No design, no problem. Dedicated graphic designers are ready to serve you. Da Vinci Printing Innovators, located in the Village Road Shopping Plaza. Stop in or call 677-2922 or browse services online at www.davinciprinting242.com. Where printing is an art.
Are you craving that fresh, famous food, but don't want to break the bank? Wendy's has got you covered. You can now enjoy the $5 Dave's deal at all participating Wendy's locations. Enjoy a Dave's single, a classic, or spicy chicken sandwich made with fresh ingredients for just $5. So don't compromise on flavor just because you're on a budget. Wendy's always offers fresh, famous food at a great price. Certain conditions apply. Foundation. Foundation. The foundation. The foundation. 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 The foundation. Foundation.
Why settle for the typical burger when you can indulge in the Steakhouse Bacon Whopper at BK? The king is raising the stakes with a masterpiece that combines all of your favorite steakhouse flavors. A juicy flame grilled beef patty topped with A1 steak sauce, crispy onion, savory bacon, Swiss cheese, creamy peppercorn aioli with fresh lettuce and tomato. It's a steakhouse experience you can hold. Crafted the BK way. The Steakhouse Bacon Whopper is bursting with flavor. Only available for a limited time at Burger King Nassau.
You or a loved one currently under medical care? Do you need affordable medical supplies? Ports International is the largest home healthcare supplier. He is committed to patients and their loved ones. From hospital beds to wound care, wheelchairs to walkers, Ports is a one-stop shop for your medical supplies, and we accept all major insurance. With 2 locations to serve you, at Airport Industrial Park and Shirley Street, we also ship to the Family Islands. Visit us on Facebook or call Ports at 377-1771.
It's time to upgrade the way you enjoy at-home entertainment. Alive Fiber is here. Enjoy all your favorite channels and streaming apps, all at lightning-fast internet speeds with affordable bundles, and it's only a click away. Visit www.alivefiber.com to sign up now. Stay connected, live your life. It's good to be alive.
Now let me see now. 326 EPIC. Hello? This Epic battery. This Miss Beulah from round the corner. I hear you're selling tires now on Wolf Road too.
Praise the Lord. It's about time. I live Fox Hill and Fire Trail. It's too far.
That ain't all. They open Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. On Sunday and holiday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
My brother Sam, he's a hacker, and he could go right there and get fixed up.
Call us at 326 EPIC. We ship also to the Family Island.
This is Guardian Radio, your station for up-to-the-minute news and intelligent, interactive, and engaging conversations. 96.9 FM. The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the management and staff of Guardian Radio.
Foundation. Foundation. The foundation.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, 96.9 FM radio. Howard Grant and your company, The Full Effect, on this beautiful, absolutely gorgeous day. It is Thursday. It's a beautiful day, man. I feel like we're getting geared up for some great stuff to be happening over the weekend. I'm waiting for this thing. I asked my boy to bring something for me. He's taking forever. So I'm just waiting for this to be able to tell you about some stuff. And I want to let you know that it's a wonderful thing, you know. I had an opportunity. I want to tell you a little, I want to let you know something also. Do I tell you my business? I don't know. My wife is keep telling me about this. You know, some things you got. Okay, I'm not going to fight you, right? I just feel like as I go on this journey, I'm amazed how things happen, right? It feels like a sporadic thing. It feels like a divine thing. It feels like something that happens to you that you don't expect. You know, sometimes you could find yourself in hard times and trials and tribulation. And really between a rock and a hard place, looking for a way to be able to get out of the state that you were born into. Right? I don't want to call it poverty. Let's call it brokenness. Because I don't think it's poverty. Because your desire to get out of it can't be a poor mindset. Because poverty will place you in a position where you're content. But you want to get out of this. So you knew that you were broke in this kind of a space. And many persons were broken in this kind of a space. But with clarity, with understanding, with wisdom, with knowledge, you seek to kind of awaken. And you realize that you, Batman and Bane, in this hell of a hole. You got to get out of here. And so you do your best to get out. And you chip at it. And you chip at it, and you chip at it, and you chip at it. And in chipping at it, you don't necessarily, with your hands, with your labor, with your effort, with your mind, with your education, you still can't see yourself climbing out of it. You can't. You do your best, but you just can't see yourself climbing out of it until you find yourself in the position that you're content. This happened to me many times in my life. This happened to me. Y'all don't like me to talk about the reality of what I would have gone through because it has the hotel wrapped in it. Oh, Jesus, how do I have a hotel again? Howard, my God. You fight me. You fight me. But this is a sort of the path that I traveled, right? And I think a lot of us have traveled similar paths. It may not necessarily have a label on it, but we've traveled similar paths, looking for the identity of who we are in this space. And so you commit yourself to these things. I committed myself. I lost my job. I tried to figure out, oh, Jesus, how I can get it back, how I can do this, how I can do that, how I can get my identity back. Have I lost some of my... And then you just give up. You say, to hell with it. If this is where I am, Father, I am here. You do everything you do to try to chip yourself out of this hole. And then you realize that nothing you do is getting you any further. And then you say, all right, and you let it go. If you're anything like me, I was in my bar, which was supposed to be a restaurant. I told you, I opened up a bar. I pawn all my jewelry, do everything. I got all kind of money, get a man a couple $1,000. And I opened up a bar. It was supposed to be a restaurant and bar. After I opened up that thing, right, it just didn't, I thought it was doing well the first day, man. I had all kind of couch and everything. It was nice. Nice little setup. And the guy comes to me and says, Howard, I don't want you selling food. I said, what do you mean you want to sell food? Oh, well, my girlfriend wants to sell food. I said, your girlfriend is sell griots, curse? What that got to do with me? He said, yeah, but, I can't have two different people selling this food in the same place. I said, I'm selling crack conch and fries and burgers and this and that. My cousin's restaurant was closed at the time, and they would work, and so my cousin came to work with me. And so the first day, 100 plates walk out the door because everybody was just waiting for Triple D crack conch. It's my cousin's. Triple D, Delano, my cousin, right? And so 100 plates going out the door. Man, listen to me, I didn't buy all the conch. I didn't buy everything. I bought everything. 100 plates walk out the door. The man come to me the next day, Howard, don't sell another plate out of here, I'm going to have to kick you out. I couldn't believe this. I said, sir, nobody want griot every day. But if they want griot, they know where to come. I said, this Bahamian people, let's eat crack conch and hamburger and fries every day. So the idea of my dream of a restaurant dashed, boom, dashed, gone to nothing. I couldn't believe it. Now, to be able to pay rent, I only have rum in here. I have to sell rum. I said, Jesus, God, Lord, this ain't what you called me for. Keep in mind now, I didn't give my life to Christ and trying to do the right thing. But I came from the hotel, and I know that you got to offer, you can't tell the people they can't drink rum. You got to offer them some things. So I got a rum there, and all these things like that. And my music turned loud, and the lights going low. Now, my friends and family, what I would have gone to school with, Abraham High School, because it was right through the corner by Abraham High School. And I sitting down there, and I drinking now. Listen to me. Y'all didn't hear me. Y'all didn't want me to be honest with you. Jesus, God Almighty, you want me to lie. You want me to lie. No, I can't lie to you. I tell you the truth. I sitting down in my place. Dark now. It's dark in here. Lights flashing, all kind of strobe lights in here. This is not what I wanted. I didn't want this. I wanted people to sit in here. I could come and meet them like an Italian mafia lord in my suit and come over them. How's the food? You okay? You enjoying yourself? I don't know. I don't know where this image came from, but I want to host people in my space. I want to do that. I created a space so I could host people to enjoy a meal. Now I feeding them rum. This is Howard Grant now. This ain't your conviction. This is mine. Don't fight me. So I sitting down here and I drinking. Well, I got to find something hot and heavy to drink. So I drinking gin. I sure it was raw. Because I ready to black out right now. I got to do this, Jesus. So I sitting down, dark in the place, way in the corner by myself because I'm watching the cash register. And these guys, I hope they don't thief from me. And I sitting down in the corner and I crying, tears dropping in my drink, and I praying. I drinking, crying, praying. I said, Jesus, you did not call me to be feeding people rum. I said, but I can tell you one thing. This is where I am now. I didn't give up. I didn't give up on this idea of me trying 2 hands. It is not working. Nothing I do seem to succeed. I thought I had it. My God, I give up. This me now. And I sitting down, drinking my tears and some gin. Let's be very clear. I think I had a splash of ginger ale in the thing, right? Just for the fizz, make it look good. And I drinking, and I praying, and I crying. Now nobody could see me. But I said to the Lord, my Father, I said, Lord, I don't know what you want from me. I try it. I got to take care of my family. I don't want to be a lousy man, Jesus. I just had a child. Me talking to God, you know. I said, I got to take care of my children. You got to help me take care of them. I don't know what you want me to do, but I know I ain't supposed to be feeding these people no rum, Jesus. Look at these people. These people coming here broken. They don't have no options in life, and they can't even get good rum, Jesus. They asking me, Howard, you have any aristocrat? You have any Barton? You know you broke. If you coming in this place where you can see all kind of lights and music, I got to pay for that, and you asking me for Eclipse Bear and Barton. Yes, sir, this is not the place for you. But you want to be in here because you looking for community. You looking for company. But devil is a liar. And as soon as I prayed that prayer, I got a call. I promise you. I got a call. My cousin called me. He normally has encounters with God. He calls me. He said, you wouldn't believe I just had a dream. And this is what God's saying to me about you. Come here right now. Well, as I was praying, this happened. He don't know this. So as I was driving there, I said, Lord, I don't want no games. I don't want nobody to play with me. They can play with them all. I don't want no. And I driving and I talking and I praying. And I half got, let's just be very clear about this. I didn't reach the whole thing yet because I got the call a little early. And I say, Lord, I don't know what you want from me. I say that to say, as soon as we release this sort of an idea that we have all the answers, now we give divinity an opportunity to be able to operate. That has happened to me many times in this life. And you have to be quiet and sensitive to recognize it. It has happened to me most recently in this space that I'm in right here. It has happened to me, and this is how I kind of gauge whether or not I'm on the path that I've been called to. I got a call a couple of weeks back. And in the midst of that call, it's 1 o'clock. I've been talking way too long. Talk to you all about these particular things. I got this call. And in this call, there was a blessing. Transformative. It's time for us to be able to let go and let God. And have this clear conversation with each other. Let's do it, guys. Quick break. Get to news. Going to be right back after this.
Foundation.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, streaming on GuardianTalkRadio.com and the Guardian Radio app, Nassau, Bahamas.
Loved one currently under medical care? Do you need affordable medical supplies? Ports International is the largest home healthcare supplier. Our compassionate team is committed to patients and their loved ones. From hospital beds to wound care, wheelchairs to walkers, Ports is a one-stop shop for your medical supplies, and we accept all major insurance. With 2 locations to serve you, at Airport Industrial Park and Shirley Street, we also ship to the Family Islands. Visit us on Facebook or call Ports at 377-1771.
Contact Da Vinci Printing Innovators today for all your printing needs. Customized receipt books, NCR forms, invitations, event tickets, program booklets, business and ID cards, flyers, posters, and banners. There's scanning, printing, lamination, and binding services. Also, the supply. No design? No problem. Dedicated graphic designers are ready to serve you. Da Vinci Printing Innovators, located in the Village Road Shopping Plaza. Stop in or call 677-2922 or browse services online at www.davinciprinting242.com, where printing is an art.
Are you craving that fresh, famous food, but don't want to break the bank? Wendy's has got you covered. You can now enjoy the $5 Dave's deal at all participating Wendy's locations. Enjoy a Dave's single, a classic, or spicy chicken sandwich made with fresh ingredients for just $5. So don't compromise on flavor just because you're on a budget. Wendy's always offers fresh, famous food at a great price. Certain conditions apply.
This is Guardian Radio, your station for up-to-the-minute news and intelligent, interactive, and engaging conversations. 96.9 FM.
Foundation. foundation. The foundation. The foundation. Foundation.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. 96.9 FM radio. Howard Grant, your company, The Foundation. I just be talking with y'all sometimes. I promise y'all. I just want to let y'all know I believe in y'all. Not like a slogan. Not like the PLP believe in you. I believe, not like the FNM believe in you. I believe in your capability. I don't see no difference from the struggle that existed in my community, from the struggle that existed in Baintown Road, even in Kalani. I believe in you, and I believe in our capabilities, but we have to figure out a way how we unite to get to the next phase. I'm sitting here with my good friend, man. I'm always being able to give us information of what's happening around town and the best deals around town and how things can be able to get taken care of in that space. None other than Ian Thomas, all the way from Direct Marketers. He's sitting here, he said, Howard, stop campaigning, boy. I said, what you mean campaigning? He said, I hear you was a part of the party called the Demolition, right? I say, I like this body. I like this body. I like this body. Talk to me. Say good afternoon to people out there, my brother.
Hey, good afternoon to the people out there, Bahama land, and all over the rest of the world, man. Howard, I'm glad to see you, you know. I was giving
giving God praise.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen here. Let me just jump straight into this. Good afternoon, Bahamas. My name is Ian Thomas, and I am from Direct Marketers. Direct Marketers, of course, is a marketing company where we specialize in radio, TV, print, social media, and e-blast. So if you have a business or a business idea and you want to know how viable it is, please feel free to give me a call at 552-0212, 552-0212, 552-0212, 552-0212. Sometimes you gotta get it's a hostile work environment.
I want it in a hostile takeover.
It's a hostile takeover. Hey, man, Howard, man. Hey, Howard, for some odd reason, I think my mechanic is gay. I don't know why. I overheard him on the phone the other day, and he was talking to somebody, say, baby, all over Nassau, looking for a tranny. I was like, what? That's weird. I said, well, don't look over here, but I can't help you, boy.
Do you sit down home and think about these things before you say,
I said, did you ever think about going on OnlyFans?
This is what you said to?
Or maybe Backpage.com.
So you should just get your car fixed and leave.
Just get your car fixed. This is what you should do. Yeah, but, hey, man, listen to me, Howard. Hey, man, okay, my time is short. Yeah, you got me here talking stupidness. I haven't spoken about Lime at Home. You know Lime at Home? There's a restaurant.
Lime at Home?
Mm-hmm. Used to be two of them. Now there's one. They closed down the one in Palmdale to just focus on the one up
Lime at Home?
Lime at Home. So if you're tired of the same old fast food joints to choose from that you got to go every day, and you wish you could eat some authentic Caribbean food that makes you feel that you're actually in that same country that you eat the food from,
is actually trademark.
It is?
Yes.
Where's it come from?
Campbell's.
Oh, okay then.
You know it. You said it.
What can I say?
Well, something like that.
Like E-U-Ah?
You could say ah.
Or A-E-I-O-U.
Okay, go ahead.
And sometimes why. But Lime at Home, you know what they'll get, Howard?
I have no idea.
I just tell you for Michael Road, but you don't listen, you know, buddy. They are.
I don't even. I never.
Oh my goodness, the nerve of this guy. They're located on Carmichael Road West, in the same plaza as Roca gas station. You just drive down.
I have seen that.
You just drive down.
They have the nice little chalkboards on the outside, always being able to give you a good display. I've never gone inside. It's like a community unto itself back there.
You know what time it is, man.
Yeah. I go back there when I was living out west to get my little, lumber because they got the whole thing set up in that area.
Ah, yeah.
So I saw it, but I never gone inside. I wasn't hungry, obviously.
Okay.
At the time.
Well, next time if you're hungry, how about you go there and get some lunch there this weekend?
Okay.
Is that cool?
Okay.
You want to know what they have or what?
I'm waiting for you to tell me and everyone else.
Okay, then. This is on their menu. You can get soup. You can get something called corn soup for $11. That's great.
Corn soup is wild, by the way.
You had it before?
Not from Lime at Home, obviously.
No, but okay, cool.
Corn soup is crazy.
I never had it.
They actually sell it in the chunky soup thing.
Yeah.
They actually sell it like that.
Okay.
And it has actually chicken chunks in it.
I'm going to try that this weekend.
That is crazy.
You just made me want to try corn soup. Yeah. I never had it before. I'm going to tell you about the roti, but I just did want to let you guys know that the menu consists of all these different things. And I say, and Saturday special is the conch roti. So these are some of the other conch roti. So this is the other roti they got. They got curry mutton roti, curry chicken roti, boneless curry chicken roti, curry shrimp, brown stewed chicken, potatoes and chickpeas, and oxtail roti. And all these starting from as low as $13.
$2,000?
Between $13 and $17.
For oxtail? You know, oxtail is hell of expensive.
It's expensive, yeah. Well, the oxtail roti is $17, right? So the more so you got the curry mutton roti, that's the 17, and the shrimp and the oxtail. Those are 17, but then you get the potatoes and chickpeas starting at $11, and the rest of those ones I just mentioned, which is the curry chicken and the brown stew, $15. They got snacks where you can get wing snacks and doubles and aloo pies. Now, I think I'm not sure where aloo is. Is aloo Jamaican? Is that Jamaican food? It's not. I'm not sure.
I know.
That's callaloo.
I know callaloo.
Okay, cool. But I'm not. Now doubles. I had doubles before. With
I
some
know
of my,
aloe and callaloo. I don't know if this is a cross between the two.
I don't know. Maybe they had
aloe. Are we saying it right? Is it aloe? Aloe.
Yeah. ALOO. Aloe.
Aloe.
I
don't know what that is.
Yeah. And they got doubles. I had doubles in the United States when I went to some friends' house.
I'm married, so I only have one.
Okay. Showing. And they got dinners. They got wing dinners and brown stew chicken and curry chicken and boneless curry. All these dinners that they have, those starting at $13 and up. Steamed pork chop, and like I said, oxtail, of course, and all that stuff. They got the sides are coleslaw. They got wedges and corn and what is this? Peas and rice, jasmine rice, mac and cheese, garden salad, plantain, all these wonderful things right there at Lime at Home. So lime is a word used in Trinidad and Tobago.
I had a feeling all this roti and all these other things that it felt like Trini.
Yep. And so it's used in Trinidad and Tobago and throughout the Caribbean as a synonym for a gathering or a hangout. It's defined as more than just a place. It's a source. It's a secure and cheerful place where everyone is respected.
So this is like a hangout at home.
It's a hangout at home. Very good. Someone's asking me for the phone number right now. Howard, is it all right if I give out the number? Okay. The restaurant number is 677-3977. 677-3977. Howard, you got to write this down because you're going there Saturday and you can try the roti. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. They open up Mondays to Sundays, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. You can check them out at Lime at Home. I guess that's on Facebook. And you want to go there and check out all the wonderful things that they have there. Where they're located on Carmichael Road West in the same plaza as Roca gas station. That's the Esso. That's the Esso station. It's Roca gas station. You just drive down.
It's formerly Roca gas station. It's called Blue Marlin now.
You are right. I just saw the name.
Yeah.
Howard, hey, you get
Roca's gas station is actually at the end of.
Oh yeah, I know where it is. Yes,
down
there by Fire Trail. You got it. Okay, so you just drive down there to the rear of the plaza. Then you'll see some outside seating and the restaurant sign, Lime at Home. Just like what you said, they got the menu on the chalkboard, like you said.
At the door.
Yep. So
they got a conch salad stand across the street too.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, right on the eastern side.
Okay. If you say that. What else I want to tell you guys? So I said I was there a couple of weeks back. The staff is really accommodating, Howard, and the food was so much different on a different type of level. Really, really scrumptious. I wanted oxtail, but all the oxtail was gone. So
Did you carry some home?
That was good, huh?
Did you carry some home?
Yeah, boy.
Did your family enjoy it?
I eat the rest home by myself.
You eat all?
Yeah, I had a little bit
down there. You didn't let
your
wife taste a little taste?
No, I had a little bit down there. Then when I gone home, I had the rest. And
you speak like a fat person, sir.
If everybody else, people want something, they get their money, go buy themselves.
This is something I know very well.
Come on, man. So, like I said, they got outside seating, and the restaurant has the nice sign out there. So tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, do something different. Tell your co-workers, hey, let's order some lunch from Lime at Home. You can even ask about delivery. They got delivery with 3 different food delivery companies. And when you go there, you must try the vodka mixed drinks. It's called a Rude Boy, Howard. Howard, you just have a little drink every once in a while, or no?
No, sir.
Okay,
I stopped drinking.
Okay, then. So if you have a little drink like other people, not like me and Howard, we completely off the source.
How the hell you getting this? It's only me.
Howard and me, you doing this?
No. Do you take a little taste every so often?
Howard, Hell no, I wouldn't touch a drum. I wouldn't touch a drum, boy. Look at me. I don't. I wouldn't even touch it. Why not me, boy? The little buttons. Every time I give a little button in my back pocket, everything cool. Look here, so get the drink called the Rude Boy. They're the distributors for it. And I admit, man, you and your friends, you guys truly enjoy it.
I tell you, it's a subculture. It's an environment. It's a culture. It's like a community unto itself.
I'm telling you, down
after
there,
the evening,
it's wonderful.
I had a flat one night, right? My truck, and I had to go down there and get it taken care of because that's the closest to where I was.
Yes, sir.
For air,
Yes,
either
sir.
that or way out to the airport.
Okay.
Right. So I stopped there, and I've never been here this late. Man, this was an entire community of people.
I'm telling you, it's a wonderful time out
Yeah.
there. And through the daytime, it's not crowded and everything like that. So it's a wonderful thing. Like I said, call there and order your lunch. If you have an office, you got the big office, and people go get your lunch for you. The phone number is 677-3977. 677-3977. If you want to WhatsApp your order, 447-2199. 447-2199. Now, Howard and I are going to get like maybe 2 people. I was going to do 3 people, but Howard's going to get one of the lunches on Saturday. So 2 people. 2 people, WhatsApp me at 552-0212.
Howard's going to get one of the lunches on Saturday?
Yeah, I'm going to give you one of the lunches.
Sir, let's just be very clear.
What?
I have a tribe of 6.
El Motto.
And, my wife, I don't go nowhere without her.
Okay, then, that's something. So you want them to give you an extra plate?
You have 2 plates. Let's just be very clear.
No, they give you one
as a
free
Negro,
plate,
I
and they
said
give
that-
you an extra plate, and they say
You split that now.
He said,
You split it now.
Yeah, you don't deal with that. You take more rice than me. You greedy self.
Okay, go ahead.
So look here, WhatsApp me and just say, look here, I want some lime at home, and I can hook you right up. That's some nice, authentic Caribbean food. Like I said, what country I to tell you, Howard? Trinidad and Tobago.
Trini.
Yeah, man. So 677-3977, 677-3977, and 447-2199. 447-2199. That's Lime at Home, located in Carmichael Road. And you're going to have your, like I said, send me a WhatsApp, and I could try to put you in the drawing to win some a free lunch on Saturday or whatever. And go down there and get Rody. Saturday is Rody. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen. Also, Howard, I just started working with a company called Go For It. Go For It. You guys, this is a different. Now, everyone knows about courier companies and companies that go and pick up and drop off and all kind of stuff with food. This is for ideal for
It's a
individuals.
play on words. I like it.
Yeah,
Gopher.
You got it, Howard. If you living on the Family Islands, right? You living in Exuma, Long Island, Maguana, Abaco, Inagua, Andros, Lucha.
You live on all those islands?
All them different islands. You live on a couple of them.
One
or
you live on 15 of them.
Yes. Let's just say you are doing, your astroplaning and your
Astroplaning?
Yes, and you live on these.
What are you talking about
I just
today?
want to make sure. But listen, and you want to have a nice party, like for the kids or something like that. And you said, I wish I had I was able to have a Wendy's or a Burger King or a McDonald's party. But these franchises are not here. You give them a call, they will get everything together for you and send it to you via plane. You can have it within 24 to 48 hours. And you can have all those different things. Now, you people out there who live on those islands, and you say, you know what? I want some nice KFC, but we ain't got it on the island. They will pick it up for you and fly it down there on the plane for you. All orders are just $49.95.
When your MP come and they can bring it anytime.
Oh, cheapers, creepers. They put on and it goes down there for you. But like I said, if you want to have one of those parties with one of these local eateries, they will send it down there for you. Now you go ahead and WhatsApp 434-2666.
I come for your vote. Go for send me with this.
434-2666. 434-2666. And you can call them if you need anything else to come to the Family Islands within 24 to 48 hours, like medicine. A lot of people can't get their medication on time or whatever. They will go pick it up, carry it straight to the plane for you. They have
What
relationships.
chicken this is on this plane? What chicken this is?
I need no baggage.
Oh, somebody ordered that. Well, let me carry it to them. Let me carry it.
Well,
I bring this
It
for
ain't no
you.
baggage tag on it.
I bring this for you.
No, man. Listen, yeah, go for it, man. Listen, that's a wonderful thing. You can have your you can have these food items that you want from your favorite eatery on the Family Islands as soon as you order it. Like I said, 24 to 48 hours. And that little kid who's been crying, I wish I could have a party at the Mickey D's, that's McDonald's, or the Burger King, or the Wendy's. They can do all that. They'll get all the paraphernalia, all the food, pack it up for you, and send it to you down there on the Family Island. You could have it in 24 to 48 hours. It's a wonderful thing. The phone number, 434-2666, 434-2666. Right now, they have a $150 package going ahead. You call them, you ask them, what's that all about? They will pick up your food and send it down there. Oh, this is a great time to surprise someone. Someone's having a birthday, or you will just want to do something special for some people down there on the island. You call them, they make the order for you, and you send it down there, and people pick it up. They say, well, Mado, them people in Nassau really like me, eh? I can get everything what I want. So go ahead. You need your medication, anything else. Some ladies down there, they want a dress or some piece of clothing, or they want to get some hair down there, or they get their Remy hair and everything that order in Nassau. Either you can pay for it directly to the company, or you can go for it. And then they will take it and put it straight to the plane. They have relationships with all of the airlines to go to all the islands.
Could it be? Well, I guess the package have to be small. It can't be like a humongous package. You put it on a boat. But if it's
very good.
If it's
something that could be,
let's say it's a cooler.
Yeah, if it's something that could be transported,
size.
Yes.
You got to
yes.
wait to it. They have, or this. You call them, they can give you all this information.
They'll give you all the information. They didn't tell me anything about the weight portion. That's a good thing to talk about, Howard. That's good. But it's your personalized courier service for whatever matters to you, and you want to get.
Does it work?
Does
it work both ways, or does it only work?
Well, you mean if somebody wants to send something to Nassau?
From the Family Islands. If you just touch down and you get back, you might as well don't go empty.
Yeah,
carry this with you.
Howard, this is a great idea.
How much money you can charge me for that?
I'm going to ask the company. Like I say, it's Go For It. Go For It. The website's going to soon be available. GoForItBahamas.com. But right now, like I said, only $49, and they could send you anything. You don't got to wait around on your cousin or one of your boys or my friend or my sister when she get off from work. She's supposed to do this thing for me. Call them. They can organize that. You could have your stuff within 24 to 48 hours from all the favorite eateries right here in Nassau. Phone number again, 434-2666. 434-2666. Give them a call right now or WhatsApp them and tell them, I want to send my auntie something. I want to send my Grammy something.
Is there only certain islands they work with? Or?
No, they work with all the islands. Wherever a plane goes, they go. They have relationships with all the airlines that fly to these different islands. So that's a wonderful thing. You might have some guys down there doing some construction on a piece of property, and you could send them that as a nice little surprise. That's a good little thing, out of the blue, because they have good Bahamian food down there on the island. But sometimes people want something from one of these fast food places, including the chicken shop.
I see what you're saying, but I can be honest with you.
Yes, sir.
I can tell you the truth.
Yes, sir.
Whilst I like Go For It and the concept of carrying, sending, bringing, sending, like that.
Yeah.
I like that. The truth is, if you ever been to a family island,
yes, sir,
you never think but fast food again.
No. Well, some people, people always. I know people.
How they can be fat out there and they ain't got no Burger King and McDonald's and things like that.
No, the food is really good.
Somebody got to be cooking for them.
Yeah, the food is really good. But sometimes, you crave a taste. You say, boy, if I was in Nassau, I'll have me one blankety blank.
How
boy,
you can crave what you ain't never had?
Well, that's what they never had it. But these people, sometimes you have people from Nassau or even from Freeport who move down to one of these family islands who don't have one of the big eateries.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's just all you do.
Or you might have a pregnant wife out there.
Very good.
From Nassau.
Yes.
Who don't want to scar the baby.
A
particular thing.
Yes.
You don't want the baby born with a drumstick on his forehead.
No.
All right.
Yeah. How would you know what time it is, man?
So let's get something like this.
So that's definitely good. So that's
I like this.
Go For It Bahamas, 434-2666, 434-2666. Whatever food you want from an eatery here in Nassau, they will get it to you on the Family Island.
Let me take a quick commercial break, guys, and get right back after this.
Foundation. Foundation.
The Foundation will be back right after this.
The Foundation. The Foundation. The Foundation. The Foundation.
Everybody Wins Live is bringing you the ultimate giveaway, a brand new Cybertruck. For every $30 spent, you're in the drawing for the ultimate grand prize, a Cybertruck. Drawing live at the Vibes Cartel concert March 29th. You'll also be automatically entered to win tickets to see the world boss himself. 25 lucky winners every single week. Visit everybodywinslive.com to get into the game. See website for full terms and conditions. Must be 18 or over to participate.
Great Commissions Ministries is God's storehouse. They have been caring for the poor, homeless, and hurting since 1987. You are invited to support their Stop and Drop program by dropping off some food items in their bottles. You can donate an offering each month or pay your tithes online to Great Commissions through the Givelify or Suncash apps. Help them to shelter the homeless, feed the hungry, and spread the gospel of Christ. Volunteer your service and support the Live to Give program. Call Great Commission Ministries, God's Storehouse, at 325-5801 for further information, or stop by the office on Wolf Road. Be blessed.
For fast, reliable, and impactful printing services, look no further. Let Printmasters bring your masterpiece to life. We stand by our quality products that is second to none. Our affordable pricing and friendly, efficient staff makes Printmasters the ultimate choice for all your printing needs. We can deliver any type of printing services, from banners to booklets to business cards. You name it, we can print it.
Let Printmasters bring your masterpiece to life.
Located in the Nassau Guardian Building, telephone 302-2361.
Inland Revenue is here to guide and help you with all things business license and VAT. On March 25th and 26th at the National Baseball Stadium, the DIR will host a financial symposium with multiple government and private agencies. Then in the month of April, learn all about VAT through our in-person and virtual sessions during what we call VAT Education Month. For more information, follow Capital DIR Bahamas.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
Foundation. Foundation. The foundation. The foundation. Foundation. The foundation.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. 96.9 FM radio. Howard Grant and your company, The Foundation, live and in full effect. Got a couple of texts. Howard, are we going to hear the rest of your story? Yes, you are. Please forgive me. I know I started it. I didn't take into account the time it was, but I will tell you the remainder of that story. And the story continues. So we can be able to do that and have a deep conversation about those particular things and get into it, guys. So just like my mummy says, put a pin right there. Put a pin right there. And then we get back to that and being able to talk about those things. In the studio with me right now is none other than Ian Thomas, all the way from Direct Marketers, being able to talk to us about a great deal of things that's happening around the country and being able to do those particular things, right? He told us about Lime at Home and then Go For It, which I thought was a clever play on words. They don't just do things locally, they do things regional, nationally.
Nationally, very good.
Around the entire country.
You got that correct.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, man.
Talk to me.
Also, Howard, listen, my phone's going crazy right now. People are asking me, Ian, please tell the people again about Bahamian Seafood Connection. Listen, kit of snappers right now, everyone's selling for like $260 or whatever. You can check out Bahamian Seafood Connection and get a kit of snappers for only $242. That's an excellent price. So it's a no-brainer, man. It's the number one place where restaurants purchase from. So I tell people all the time, save money, cut out the middleman, go right there, buy from Bahamian Seafood Connection. They got all the freshest seafood that you want. Let me give you the phone number. The phone number is 341-0734, 341-0734, 341-0734. Or you can WhatsApp them at 822-6180. 822-6180. Where are they located? Bahamian Seafood Connection is located on Fire Trail Road. You can find them when you're heading west on Fire Trail Road. You're heading towards Gladstone Road immediately after passing Epic Battery and Epic Battery. That's right there. Epic Battery on the right-hand side. I've been to Epic Battery this week. It gave me one battery. And Mr. Bryce gave me a good price. I know he's listening right now. Okay, but take up more than $8. You could take up more than $8 off. You know I petty, but Bryce, if I see Bryce. So Epic Battery on the right. If you look to your left in the Orange Plaza, that's called and Fire Trail West Plaza.
That's where you $8 off.
You take $8 off. But that's my boy, though. I ain't trying to, you know what I mean? Hey, you'd be happy if anyone take anything off, you know? I ain't trying to get nothing for free. Keep people in business, man. Hey, listen here. Right now, you can get lobster tails for $5, New York strip beefsteak for $5.85. You can get single rack of lamb, $29, 6-ounce salmon, $5. You can get mahi for $5, cracked chicken, $5. You pay $6.25 for snow crab clusters, $9 for calamari rings, $4.95 for snapper fillet. You can get whole chicken for $9, lump crab, $27, and you can get shrimp, 16 or 20 pieces of shrimp for $17. Ladies and gentlemen, these are excellent prices, and like Howard keeps reminding me, Ian, let the people know you can also get all your seasonings down there at Bahamian Seafood Connection. So let me give you the phone number once again, 3410734, 3410734, or you can WhatsApp them at 822-6180, 822-6180. Go to Bahamian Seafood Connection. Especially you guys out there who are trying to eat healthy and you might be staying away from certain types of food. You want the freshest seafood on the island, and I'm talking about big, juicy pieces of meaty snapper and grouper, all them different things. I got me the grouper steaks 2 weeks ago, and I'm gonna do that tonight. I did the conch with the what I did conch with? I did conch with some fish. They did it as a
platter.
No, when you come together, man, like a stew conch, but they also put the fish in it too. So it was really, really good.
Wait.
And I had it with the grits.
Like a boiler?
That was so good. No. You know how you could have stew fish and stew conch?
Separate?
Yes. Now I put them together.
No, hold on, wait.
Yes, but it tastes so good, bud.
You don't put it together.
I put it together.
Oh, you can't put it
I had
together.
a party in my mouth. You said it tastes so good.
Sir, you don't do it like that.
I like it like that.
As a professional eater, I'm going to tell you, you don't do it like that.
That's my pot. Stay on my pot.
You see why people don't come and eat?
I tell people come at me. They might come at me. They bring their bag. They come in there with
You
a
ever see
brown
people
bag.
cooking and then on the internet?
See what I mean?
And
No,
the
thank
cat
you.
on the table, they give a little piece of the cat, and then they cook it. And they giving it to people.
I serious.
You can't eat
Look,
from
yo,
everybody.
Listen, yo. I had so much stuff down there. Bahamian Seafood Connection, the prices are so good. You walk in there with a little bit of money and you walk out with a lot. So, do something different. If you want to get something
A
for
lot
your
of
mom.
money?
No, you walk out with a lot of stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. You want to do something different. Someone's birthday's coming up, or anniversary, or you just want to do something nice for someone. Someone did something for you. Say, you know what? What can I give them? A tie? No. What about this? No. Y'all know, dude. I'll get them a nice package from Bahamian Seafood Connection. Maybe that, like I said, comprised of some
Ian,
snapper.
you need a
and some
website.
conch.
You know that, right?
I need some what?
You need a website.
I do need a website. Yeah.
You need a website.
What you could call it?
Direct Marketers.
Oh, okay.
.com.
DirectMarketers.com. Hey, that has a ring to it. DirectMarketers.com.
All right?
Yeah, I like that.
Like
That's a great name for a
directmarketers.com.
company.
Bing.
Yeah.
You do like that?
Yep, that's
you
right.
need a website. You know why? Because it's up. When you start to talk about this beautiful package, I only could envision it in my head.
Uh-huh.
Bahamian people, for the most part, they need to see, feel, and touch. So they need to see.
They get locked right up for that.
Yeah, and that's another form of income for you.
Yeah.
You put it on your website.
Man.
Well, I could charge you an extra boom, boom, boom.
Yes.
Put it on my website for X
Hey,
amount
ladies and
of time.
gentlemen, it's in the books. It's going to happen.
You want me to make the website for you?
Yes, let's talk about it after the show.
Praise God.
Hey, you guys going to WhatsApp Bahamian Seafood Connection at 822-6180, 822-6180, 822-6180. And if you want to call them, you call the number 341-0734. 341-07. I sound like I work at the chicken shack. 341. You got that one breast? I say, hey, this breast so small, man. 341-0734. This breast coming in training bright. Okay, so here, so that's Bahamian Seafood Connection. Howard, stop laughing. You're making me gig. Howard, calm down, Howard.
I didn't say anything.
Okay, thanks,
I didn't say anything.
Howard, did I get you your rice?
No, you never
I get in the car. That's
he
good for you.
never gets
That's
me.
good.
Listen
I
to
get
me.
you.
Listen to me.
It's
Listen
in
to
the
me.
car.
I've been waiting to clean my fridge and all these things for a little while.
I got your rice in the
He
car.
dang, like, give me one oatmeal one time.
I got the rice in the car. Howard, okay.
Rice in the car.
Yeah.
Not already done maintain the popcorn in the hot car.
Just put it in the car.
Rice corn. They pop in there.
Yeah,
Sir, they parboil
Listen,
now.
I give you a big bag of rice, but Tasty Buy instant oats and Tasty Buy
See that?
basmati rice.
You come in the car, what you leave in the car for?
I get them in the car because me and you can walk outside to get them, man.
Okay, I ain't gonna
Come
fight
on,
you.
man.
I ain't gonna fight you.
But as soon as I would come, I drop my car and yuck out.
Go on. Never get this rice.
Anybody see one 06 March just yuck out?
Go on.
Anyway, look here, man. Tasty Buy instant oats. It's a wonderful, wonderful oats to consume. I mean, the name alone tells you Tasty Buys instant oats. I gave some to Howard. I gave some to some other people on radio stations, and I tell everyone where it's located and how you can get it. Now, it's not those old oats like I tell people that we grew up with back in the days. It's really nice, decent, tastes so good oats, and you can find it everywhere. People always ask me, "What do you put on your oats?"
I know. I tell you, my kids love this.
They do.
Yeah, I tell you.
Yes, you did tell me that.
They
your
put the
children
honey
love
on it. They put the blueberries on it. They put the
I can get you some oats,
strawberries on it. They put well, definitely they put sugar on it. They just
They put sugar on their oats.
to let you know.
What kind of sugar it is? Yes.
They're addicts.
Hey, listen, yeah. If you're a store out there and you don't carry Tasty Buy instant oats, and let's just say your convenience store, small mom and pop store, medium-sized grocery store, or big grocery store, and you want to start carrying this brand that's kind of taking over the whole Bahamas right now, you want to WhatsApp them at 424-3826. 424-3826. And call them at 677-5038. 677-5038. Tasty Buy instant oats, not those old box oats that your mom and dad gave you. It's delicious. It's perfect for anyone looking to reduce their cholesterol and start eating healthy. If you want to lose weight, plus it just tastes really, really good. Like how it says all the different toppings you can put on it, and it's going to be, you know, the oats that you're going to choose in the future, in time to come. Really, really wholesome, natural oats, and it tastes good. If you guys want to learn more, go on tastybuys.com, tasteebuys.com, and check them out. And they will deliver it to your store if you have a store. Now, let's go to Tasty Buys parboiled basmati rice. Normally, basmati rice comes in another form, but they know how much the Bahamian public loves parboiled, so they have worked along with their manufacturers, and they have done it. It's time for you to discover the magic of basmati rice. The grain is, it's a grain of perfection. That's what they wanted me to say. It's like rice of no other. It's a truly great experience. It has a signature. It's fluffy, long grains. I gave it to a guy. I sold it to a guy a couple of weeks ago. He says, you know, normally you do 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water. This guy says he used 3 cups of water, and the rice even came out better. It says so nice and fluffy. He lives by it, and I mean, I wish I had him here to talk about how much he loves this rice.
Really?
He stopped eating all those other rice, and what he likes about it is he has dietary restrictions because he is diabetic, and this is perfect for diabetics. My phone rang off the hook the other day when I was on another station, just like whenever I'm here too, and people said, "Hey, Ian, this is ideal because I was going to take my mom off of rice or so forth, but until we found out that Tasty Buys parboiled basmati who are plagued with diabetes, and it's a wonderful way for her to start enjoying it, and it's really, 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 really good. It's rich in essential nutrients, and it's a great source of energy. It's light, easily digestible, and a unique composition that keeps you feeling full without that heaviness that you can experience with traditional rice. In addition, it's gluten-free. Like I said, all natural, and it comes. It's ideal for dishes paired with like sushi and curries and stir fried spices, tender meats, veggies, whatever you want to do, however you want to prepare it. You're gonna have a great time. I see Howard mouth watering. Howard, please, I ain't gonna run away when I go down there. I can get your
mouth
rice.
is watering?
Yes, I get right side there. When you go inside your food store, right? You're gonna look. Tasty Buys oats. It's in a big red package, Tasty by rice, basmati rice. It's in a big green package. Now, where can you find it? They just sent me the list of places. Central Food Fair, East Street. Central Food Fair, East Street. JCF Supermarket.
Central Food Fair, East Street.
Yes, Central Food Fair,
Hold on,
East
where is
Street. I don't know where all these different food stores are, Howard. You know that. Yeah.
I know
JCF Supermarket, that's on East Street. Phoenix Supermarket, East Street. Restaurant Supply Company, Maki Street. John Shea, number 1. John Shea, number 1 on Wolf Road. John Shea Supermarket, East Street, South. John Shea, number 4, Carmichael Road. Lucky Food Store, Wolf Road. T's One Stop Convenience Store, Bacardi Road. Kenneth's Food Store, Prince Charles, that's out there.
They're all over the place.
Yeah. Bargain Mart, Deep South. Bargain Mart, Deep South Plaza, compound. That's on Cowpen Road. When we first started introducing these rice
It's like
and
5
the
or
oats,
6 stores.
we didn't even have 5 or 6 stores. We were only like at about 3 stores. Howard, your show does amazing,
I like it. So,
amazing
Keep
things.
on blowing the smoke. Come on, it's just.
Man, you want the smoke or what, man?
I want all the smoke.
You want all the smoke. You
Give it
stay
to
right
me.
there. You better go out there and get yourself 2 pack of bottle. Look here, man. So
Go ahead.
yeah, so now you can find this rice and these oats all over the place. It's wonderful. Go and like I said, go into your store wherever you shop and say, "You ain't get no taste." I got want me to get this.
This is about the 5th time you told people to be extremely aggressive
Oh.
in their approach to ensuring that they get the tasty
rice?
buys.
Okay, well, okay.
One time you tell them to go, and if the manager didn't comply, fall on the ground and start rolling around.
Okay.
I remember this.
Okay. Let's try a different approach. Then you walk in the store and you say, "Excuse me, sir."
Clear your throat first.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
Pardon me. I was through the aisle and didn't see
is
any
this what it
Tasty
is?
Buys instant oats or parboiled basmati rice. You guys have it? Right this way, sir. And then you give them the number. This is the number that got the number base, and you say,
Now you got
"Why
it.
you get it?" Then you elbow
Also,
down,
you still get into it.
and then you kick him in the knee, and then break off running. And start laughing.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they'll probably call Tasty Buys and says, "Hey, we want to order a shipment. How much y'all container cost?" Yeah, man. So go check them out, man. Tasty Buy instant oats, Tasty Buy basmati rice. You're gonna love it. Tastes so good, child. I like it so much. I eat it all the time. So that's a wonderful thing. SHSS Electrical. Howard, you know they my people, man.
Absolutely.
SHSS Electrical. Where is they located, Howard?
Chesapeake?
They're located on Chesapeake Road. People who don't know where Chesapeake Road is, if you're on Maki Street and you turn onto Chesapeake, you're going to drive down about 100 yards, look to your left. You're going to see SHSS Electrical. They're my number 1 company right now. I have family members right now who just got a new house and they need electrical stuff done. And they say, I was going to, and I stopped them and I said, "You crazy? You're going to go to SHSS Electrical." And they said, "Why?" I said, "You know Henry F. Store?" Yeah, they said Henry F. Store is no longer around. I said, "I know. This is the Store family. So you cannot go to Henry F. Store anymore on Mackey Street because they're not there anymore. But you're going to go to SHSS Electrical through, you're going to get everything you need for your home. I get the 2x2 LED flat panel lights for $42.90. I use them in the bathroom. I change my fixtures in the bathroom. I pay $42.90 for the 2x2 LED flat panel lights. In my kitchen, I got the 2x4 flat panel lights. They're now $77. That's a great price. You can get the 4-foot universal LED bulbs for $6.60. I ain't getting none of them because I ain't getting no more bulbs. You can get the Duster Dawn LED floodlight with bulbs, $22. I got those. You can get Square D main breaker meter combos, 8-space, 16-circuit surface mount, available in 150 amp and a 200 amp, now just $350. Now, my electrician, he had to upgrade my, I don't know which one I have, but I know I got a new breaker meter circuit surface mount from them. I don't know which one I have, but they have the best price on that. So you need anything electrical, you're going to go.
I told you I coming to them, right?
Yeah, you told me that.
I just about to.
Yeah, you ready to go down there?
Yeah. I got my roof on. I got everything. Yeah.
No, man, how you doing? Good, man. Yeah. I'm very proud of you. You say one thing. You say you're going to do something, and you do it.
I try my hardest.
Some people say
it don't always happen like that.
I'm not going to talk it because it's not going to come to fruition. But
No.
people like you and I, we
People don't
talk it
understand-
and then we put work into it.
No, but people don't understand.
I just give it to the universe.
Declaration.
Yeah, I give it to the universe.
But how you can do that if it's in your brains?
Ah.
So you got to speak it.
Yeah, I speak it into existence.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
You got to charge the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And you got to be persistent with that. That
Yeah.
means you got to go look for your enemy to say, hey, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
doing
listen,
this.
Howard, I feed off of people who say, hey, that can't be done.
Let's do what you got to do.
Yeah, man. You know what time it is, man.
That's what you got to do.
Okay, then. Plus, SHSS Electrical.
I got to come to SHSX.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about them.
Yeah.
Ahead, I'm in this phase now where I need a good, affordable electrician to be able to get some stuff for me.
Didn't you call me for my guys?
I told you, but I never got. You never gave me the number.
I did. I sent you two of my guys.
Oh, you did. You did. You did.
I see one of them tomorrow because he has to hook up my son's generator, and the other one, where you gonna see? Oh, I ain't talked to him for a minute. I think he off the island, but that's okay. That's cool. But SHSS Electrical, number one place for LED bulbs on the island in all sizes and styles. They have an extensive selection of decorative ceiling fans and light fixtures, especially those equipped with outdoor motion sensors. Now they Duster Dawn security lights outfitted with motion sensors. You go down there, check them out. You spend $50 or more, you're going to get 10% off.
Let me take a quick break, guys. We're going to be right back after this.
Foundation. The foundation.
The Foundation with Howard Grant. We'll be back right after this.
The foundation.
Great news! Ron's Electric Motors' new location on Cowpen Road, right next to Island Luck, is open Saturdays and Sundays. So for those needing repairs on electric motors, generators, welding machines, water pumps, battery chargers, electric lifts, transformers, and power tools, Ron's Cowpen Road location can have you up and running on weekends. Don't forget, you can still visit Ron's Electric Motors on Wolf Road and Claridge Road, and now Ron's new location on Cowpen Road. Dial 356-0249 or 323-5267.
Pinda has a new line, the Sky series of porcelain. It comes in 4 colors, Sky, Sky Glance, and this Sky Zero. As the name suggests, you would think it has a strong blue component, but the blue is kind of like just a hint in the overall coloring of the porcelain. The blue feature runs more or less the center of the tile, and that's surrounded by light shades of gray. The Sky Zero, like the others in the series, needs to be seen to be appreciated. Stop by Pinda Tile and have a look at Sky Azure, one of the 4 in the Sky series.
Tired of banks forcing you to use technology to bank the way they want you to? Your convenience is important. So no matter what your banking needs, Commonwealth Bank's friendly staff are always available in branch for that personal one-on-one service. But when you choose technology, our online and mobile banking app offers you state-of-the-art functionality. The choice is yours. Commonwealth Bank. Bank the way you want.
Now let me see now. 326 EPIC. Hello? This Epic Eckert battery. This Miss Beulah from round the corner. I hear you're selling tires now on Wolf Road too.
Praise the Lord. It's about time. I live Fox Hill and Fire Trail is
on. They open Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. On Sunday and holiday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
My brother Sam, he's a hacker, and he could go right there and get fixed up.
Call us at 326 EPIC. We ship also to the Family Island.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
Foundation. Foundation. The foundation. The foundation. Foundation. The foundation.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, 96.9 FM radio. Howard Grant, your company, The Foundation, live in full effect. We're here, still here, sitting with Ian, and Ian's telling us all about the great stuff that's going on around town and the best prices in town. I tell you, I got to go down to SHSS and be able to get some things right there in Chesapeake to be able to pick up some stuff. I got my electrical going on. I need some ceiling fans. I need about 4 ceiling fans. The one with a long pipe to drop from the ceiling that I got. Mm-hmm. I need 2 nice ones for the porch outside. I got a little porch. Mm-hmm. Porch is nice. It's like old style colonial building. It's very nice, right?
That sounds good.
All right. I got to be able to do some stuff with that. So I got to be able to put some those LED lights that you talk about. I got to put some up lights. I got to be able to put some of those, what do you call these things here? These scones. I got to be able to do all that, right? I put these here, right? I can't remember what they call them.
Recess lighting?
Yeah.
Recess
I got to
lighting.
put those over the areas where the booth will be. And so,
Man, this is nice, man. This is so nice.
But
I want you to go to SHSS Electrical.
but in the midst of thinking about them, I also,
yeah, because you have
thinking
to be
about it from a mind of a Negro.
Yeah, well,
I looking for a little
you
discount.
want great
I
prices.
looking for a little discount.
Yeah, you looking for a little.
No,
and
I looking for great
You're not looking for a
prices.
big discount. Just do something for me.
Do something for me.
Yeah,
but
and trust me, they love you down there.
They do?
Yeah, Mr. Store. This is another Mr.
I'm gonna
Store.
take full advantage of
Mr.
this, sir.
Store. He says, he's gonna. I know
That's
for
too
a
much
fact he will.
That's too much
No, he will extend himself to you with whatever he can help out. I might as well give you the phone
Mr.
number.
Store, you're doing a lot. I'm married.
827-3150. 827-3150. This is SHSS Electrical, by the way. 827-3150 and 821-3150. 821-3150 and SHSS Electrical. They're the number one electrical company on the island. They're located on Chesapeake, off of Maki Street.
I pass them
Look to
every
your
day.
left. They're right there, man. Big red and white sign.
I pass them
Can't
every day.
miss it, man. Hey, I won't go no
They
place
put a nice
else.
little wall in the front there.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
They look orderly.
Miss it. You can't
They look
miss
orderly.
It. Yeah.
How they have
and
their
they
stuff.
ship to the family island. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
So those are great things that we spoke about today. Howard, people have been asking me right now. Someone's messaging me. Ian, how much are those inflatable beds? How would the at Jefferson Emporium, they brought in some new inflatable beds. These inflatable beds usually go
What's it
for
called?
about-
Jefferson Emporium?
Jefferson Emporium. The inflatable beds were like $350. They dropped them to $275. These beds are so strong, Howard. I got me one. Sometimes
Where
I
is
use-
Jefferson Emporium located?
They have a warehouse and they just
Oh, so
ship
they
to
deliver
people.
it to you?
They deliver it to you.
Okay, no problem.
Yes. So these beds, it comes with even like a little headboard. If you tired of going by if you sleeping on
The
the floor,
inflatable bed have a headboard?
yeah, not a hard headboard, an inflatable headboard. But they so strong. They seem like them inflatable beds like back in the day, which has the same consistency as like a blow up raft when you go to the beach. It has some suede on top, and it's so strong, and it has a built-in inflator, the pump that blows it up. You just take out the pump. You just take it out. It's inserted into the bed. You plug it in. You press a button, and it blows it up. The bed is so strong and so comfortable.
Can my son burst this?
No, well, yes, someone could burst it, but it's
Jumping
hard
up
to.
and down and-
No. My little
With his
niece.
shoes and
No,
this
my
and
little
that.
niece. Well, she's small. She was there jumping up and down on it the other day. I said, but it wasn't like she was going to burst it. It's very strong. So sometimes I take it out.
How much is bread?
It's $275.
On what size?
It's a queen size bed. That's
Queen
a good
size?
question. Yeah. So
It's only one size?
Yeah, only one size, queen size bed. A guy called me.
How is it situated?
In which way? What do you mean? What do you mean?
How would these people kick me out? Can I stay by you? Yeah, you can stay here, but I ain't got no bed.
I ain't get no bed. Right.
Bring your own bed with you.
You could bring your own bed, and I know some people, like 9 people living in a 3 or 2 bedroom place right now. These people have been taking turns. I sleeping in the bed tonight. Whoever come home late got to sleep on the floor.
You
now
serious?
you can. I'm telling you, people living like that. I know people. I ain't gonna get into that, but you can have your own bed, and it's comfortable. This inflatable bed.
How much people you think it can hold one time?
That can hold like about adult wise, maybe about 3.
3 people one time?
Yeah.
And
It's a queen size.
And it's comfortable. No,
it's
I ain't talking
comfortable.
about the size. I'm talking about the weight.
It can
Without
hold that.
being able
Yes,
to
I'm trying to
deflate.
tell you how strong this is. I love mine. My nephews come by me every Saturday. Uncle, I take it outside. I put it on the lawn. They chill out
You
there.
let him sleep outside?
My nephews?
Yeah.
Nephews, 2 of them. Yeah, they go
No, I
out
can't
there.
come in my house. Go outside.
No, they go outside.
They won't sleep by the pool, eh?
They go there. They go in the pool, then come back, chill out on the grass, run around, then go in there, and they just put a blanket on them. They small, so they crazy, and they put a blanket on them and all this heat because they just like doing crazy stuff like that. But the bed is so comfortable and so strong.
So you can move it from space to
You
space.
can, yeah.
But when this first came out, this kind of phenomenon,
Yeah.
where persons could get this blow up bed, you had to keep buying them from Walmart. Keep buying them,
that's
keep
what I'm trying
buying
to
them.
do. This strong,
patching
with a
them
nice suede
like
top.
your old bike.
With a
I
nice
ain't here around
suede
the
top.
What the hell am I doing?
That's what I'm trying to say.
This
Now,
is too much.
I had family members.
I
come
didn't buy
by.
but 6 of them,
No, yeah, I had the old one too. I gave that away to my cousin.
How high this is off the ground?
Ooh, that's a good question. It's a little over a foot. It's not 2 feet. So you could tell this nice and high. Howard, this more comfortable than one or two beds.
I see
my
some that's
beds in
come up
my
high
room.
as this table, not this high.
Not as high as this table, but high like this.
Mm-hmm.
And you could hear the passion in my voice. This is just as comfortable or more than comfortable than plenty people bed out there. As soon as it's fully inflated, and the plug.
Of course, the plenty people bed is a horrible condition.
Yeah, the plug is in the bed. Is at the foot of the bed.
The bed.
You just take it out and you plug it in.
Only you could sleep on your side of the bed. And
Yeah,
you
no,
roll
man,
over
this
and that,
bed-
all them
this
spring
bed
and
off the
then
chain.
them
Yeah.
spring from them people's
And
bed.
one of your listeners I went to school with, he bought one about 2 years ago, and he called me
2
last
years
year.
ago?
Yeah, and he said, Ian, I love this bed. He said, I was so
You
glad.
still have it?
He said, I was listening to you and Howard. Y'all had me laughing. But he bought a bed for me, and he loves it. I don't know where he carries it wherever he wants to carry it. You carry it to you could carry it to the beach if you had something to blow up. But anyway, it has the cord in it to just plug in, and it blows right up, and it stays firm and strong. Then you could turn the dial,
$275.
and it deflates. Yep.
So what's the number for
$275.
Jefferson Emporium?
Well, you can give me a call. Call me, and I'll turn you on to them. 552-0212. 552-0212. Get yourself an inflatable bed. Also, the massage gun and the massage pillow. People love them. You can get it right now. The massage guns are $149. The massage pillows are $95. This is a great, great gift. People are also asking me about the privacy screen. Privacy screen, 50 feet
I
long,
need some of that, too.
6 feet tall, comes in a dark green or in black. Easy to put on a chain link fence once you have that. It's $189. The least expensive on the island. 50 feet long, 6 feet tall. You're tired of looking in people's yard, your neighbor yard. They get all them dirt and all them car pile up and all them tires and fridge and everything. Get yourself some privacy screen. A lady in Yellow Elder, she bought it. She said, Mr. Thomas, please come here. Because every time I come outside, my neighbors get these bad dogs. So when the dogs didn't see me, they go crazy. So she put up a privacy screen. She loves it. She loves it. So it's a wonderful thing. Another thing I want to tell you guys, if you need a paternity test, you want to call DNA Direct. You can get a DNA test for as low as $450. You can find out if someone's your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, any of that for $450. That's an informational test. If you need a test for court or any legal test, that's $550. So you want a paternity test? Call DNA Direct at 324-0665, 324-0665. That's a great, great price for a paternity test.
I appreciate you.
Definitely, man.
I thought you were going to tell me about that controversial flower that you sell.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't want to hear about it, sir.
You don't want to hear about the
Yeah,
rose.
because the prophetess come out here and tell all of us about this flower that she purchased.
People call me and said, Ian, why did you sell the prophetess
The devil is a liar.
rose toy? And I was
These
like,
people need
I
to
didn't
be
just sell
edified.
the rose toy. I said, this is
That was
something she
between you and
wanted.
her.
I know. So
I mean, it's good advertisement for you.
It was great advertisement.
But then
it was going crazy.
If you're a woman of God,
They
praise
said
God, I don't get people's
They said
business.
$45 for a rose toy. That was amazing. She said,
That's the only thing that actually came
and
from this.
I said, prophetess, thank you so much. You made the sales go up. And I said, you know what? You put a new spin on. Hey, you coming to church?
Sir, you need to stop in the name of Jesus. Amen. I just want to be decent. He trying to be indecent with my Father Almighty. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a good show, man. I want to thank you so much, Ian. I thank you, my brother, for being able to come here with us today. He put all those things there. You could be able to give Ian a call if you just you missed something and want to find out more information. 552-0212, 552-0212. We're going to see you tomorrow, God's Spirit Life, right here on The Foundation.
The Foundation. The